Hello, Sagittarius. I've got your forecast here for October 2019. So let's talk about it, shall we? It's great. All right. I need to put my glasses on here. It's too easy for me to make a mistake when I don't wear my glasses. So let's talk about what's going on. So let's start with Mars. Mars is the red planet. It's been in your 10th house. And the 10th house is your career, your public image. It is wherever Mars is, that's what you throw yourself into. That's what comes first to you, what you're willing to fight with and fight for. And there it is in your career. Yay, you've been moving up. On the 4th, it moves into your 11th house of friends and group activities, and you're willing to fight for what you want, your hopes and wishes. Maybe go toe to toe with a friend or fight for your friends. Beautiful. So this is where the energy is, big energy. Now the sun, the yellow planet, the giver of life, is in your 11th house. And so your friends mean the world to you. The center of your life can be group activities, humanitarian activities. And on the 23rd, the sun enters your 12th house and pulls back and retreats. And the center of your life becomes nobody's business. You're functioning behind the scenes. The 12th house is also the subconscious. And this is a time to give it a rest. Not the subconscious, the ego, because that's the sun. And so the center of your life becomes one of recharging, re-energizing away from the maddening crowd. Now, Mercury and Venus. Mercury is the blue planet. Venus is the pink planet. Mercury, what we think about and talk about, has been in your 11th house, and you're pulling away, you're pulling back, you're keeping your ideas to yourself. Mercury enters your 12th house on the 3rd of the month, and you are just ready to leave town. If you can't leave town, you'll sleep. You just want your solitude and privacy. And Venus, which is what we love, is also in your 11th house of friends, and you love your friends, and you love being a friend. And on the 8th, it too moves into your 12th house. And so your love life, your love nature is nobody's business. This is a time when you love your solitude and privacy. You enjoy your own company more than anybody else's. So do so. Now, I don't want you to think that you're a hermit, because Jupiter, the great benefic, which rules your sign, is in your 1st house. Jovial Jupiter. It brings blessings. And so you are optimistic, you are happy, and it shows. And then you pull back and retreat. And you're enjoying life with that beautiful Jupiter there. Now, the full moon is October 13th, and it falls in your 5th house of fun and games. And it's time to party. It's time to enjoy yourself. Well, you've got all this behind the scenes activities that say, I'm not so sure I want to party that much. You're going to balance the two, because on the full moon, things come to a head. And that full moon says party and enjoy yourself. 5th house rules fun and games. It rules children. It rules all kinds of fun activities like sports. It rules drama. It rules movies. It rules art, anything creative. But you will still need your hobbit hole to go back to. And so on the full moon, enjoy. Then the moon starts waning until the new moon. Now, 2 days before the new moon, energy is very low. That is a time you'll want to definitely be by yourself. The new moon is on the 27th, and you are more active, away from prying eyes. Don't you love it? I think it's a great forecast. Now, Mercury is going to be retrograde again. Yeah. October 31st to November 21st. However, we will be in the shadow of the retrograde starting October 11th and continuing until after Mercury goes direct, December 8th. On a retrograde Mercury, we tie up the loose ends of unfinished business. We do not start new projects, we plan. Now, while the shadow is in effect, we're aware that it feels like a Mercury retrograde. It's not as strong. But my suggestion is if you can use the time from October 31st until December 8th to plan and launch after the 8th, you'll have a much smoother ride. Okay? I hope that's helpful to you. And I hope you'll join me again next month when once again we take a look at your forecast. Until then, may the stars shine brightly on you and yours.